Beside me here, we have Brad Cascanet, who's going to be doing color tonight, and I'll be doing your play-by-play, Andy Clark. And yeah, we have a pretty good matchup here lined up.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting game. I'm excited to be back helping Rogers and with these broadcasts. So I know a lot of both teams very well. So I think it's going to be a great night of lacrosse in Owen Sound.
Glad to have you here. Yeah, as someone who knows the game inside and out, has coached a lot of these players and has a lot of the inside track. Goaltending is going to be a big part of the story tonight.
Yes, it should be. We bought Craig Wendy in net for Oakville. He's one of the best players at his position in the NLL, and with Landon Kells coming an up and coming player in the NLL, he's very exciting to watch too. So.
Yeah, on both ends of the court, they're going to have some good goaltending most likely tonight there. Some of our scratches for tonight, we don't have any for Oakville.
Yeah.
But there's a few for Owen Sound. Andy Campbell, Noah Rouse, Thomas McDonald, Travis Gibbons, Drew Barfoot, Rob Klopfer, Chris Van Udenheim, Tyler Simmons, and Zach Tompkinson are all out there, but they have a pretty good list there, so they have some depth to work with.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to see now that they have a few more players at their availability, and they can insert guys in certain positions. It's going to be great moving forward.
And we'll just turn it on over here to the anthem, and you can see the players there. Face-off guy. I know Drew Barfoot is typically one of the face-off specialists, so what are they be taking?
I would think it would be Tyler Hollis. He's one of the main face-off guys for the Rochester Nighthawks. So we see number 71. He's a great battler from Orangeville, and so I don't think he's going to at least hurt them.
Yeah, there's certainly a lot of National Lacrosse League flavor here. A lot of current players that this past season have played a bit there, and some hopefully future players, and we even guys like Pat Saunders who had really fantastic National Lacrosse League careers.
Yeah, exactly. And it's fun to see the athleticism of the young guys coming up, because they're the guys that are wanting to compete. Whereas you've got Pat, he's probably at the end of his pro career, but coming back is still a great impact player in the senior game.
And you called it right there. That's Tyler Halls taking the draw. In Oakville's ball as Ben Heidecker cradling it around, taking a bit of fire. Good aggressive forecheck. He did cause a turnover. Good save early on there. I believe in net we have, looks like number 30. I'm not sure who they have in that right now, actually.
Yeah,
they have a different number than on the lineup here.
Yeah, the number's not listed there.
So we'll have to clarify there, maybe with the Oakville radio guys. Shot early there from Pat Saunders. He had a big night last night in the Sound Attack win over Clearview. I believe he had 5 goals and 3 assists, the Wiley veteran did.
Yeah, he's got a good stick and a good notion for the net, so it's going to be good. Going to help the team out a lot.
Campbell Parker swinging it around. Shot there early on. We got Landon Kells in net.
Yeah, Landon needs to be the wall tonight to help them get through Oakville.
Looking for an opening there. Moving it around, looking for an opening. Buck also had a big night last night at 5 or 6 points against Clearview.
Yeah, Tanner's he's a great left-handed shot, very quick hands, very quick feet, so deceptive for a lot of goaltenders.
Gauge board waiting for the change. Fresh set of legs there. They're going to try working it in now. Bit of a humid night tonight, so they'll be one keeping those shifts short.
Yeah, definitely don't want to get dehydrated and lose your legs.
That's Cameron Mancini. Drops at the corner as the shot clock is about to expire. We've got Wyatt Barfoot. And for change, dishes it off to Riley Thompson. A really potent offensive player, Riley Thompson, Princeton Tiger, one-time Ivy League MVP. There's a big save from our mystery man in the net. So we got Ben Heidecker bringing it up again. And a rough ride there by Zach Thompson. Solid defense so far. Last year's pass is not working, so it's going to be a one-sound ball here.
They really got to watch that crease, though. They left that guy alone.
Pushing it up court in a hurry. That's Wyatt Barfoot, 24, gets it across. Shots not there. So looking for the pass over to Wyatt again. Tanner Buck. Pass is over. Hayden Coulter. Shot steered off to the corner.
That was a good defensive stand by Oakville there. Owen Sound's going to have to try to penetrate that.
Basically burning the clock out. They didn't get much of a shot there at the end.
No, and that's what you want to do when you're playing defense.
This is Kyle Kennery. Interesting story of Kyle Kennery. He's actually a National Lacrosse League referee.
Oh, yeah. I did not know that. That's a great piece. Tidbit.
All right, so we've got Tyler Hall's working it up. Pass to Jordan McMillan. Yeah, Oakville so far has that middle clogged up. Oh, we have a bit of an interference call.
Yeah, just as it ball got rang off the pipe there. That was a nice look, nice shot. Looks like Owen Sound's starting to penetrate. So.
First opportunity for Owen Sound, and it looks like it's number 14 for Oakville going off, which is Taylor Colefelt. And I believe that was an interference call.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, so all that hard work in the crease by Owen Sound paid off through a penalty. So Owen Sound, their power play is running at about 46%.
Yeah, which is great numbers. They've got a lot of really good shooters, and there we go. That didn't take long. Jake McNabb from Tanner Buck. That was very, very, very quick, and they need to do that tonight to be able to be successful.
Jake McNabb from Tanner Buck there. There you go. I got caught peeking at the penalty kill percentage for Oakville.
That's okay. I got your back on that one. So
yeah, thanks for covering. Yeah, thanks.
It was very, very, very good ball movement on that replay, as you can see, and just a quick shot to be able to put it through the wickets of our mystery goaltender, as you say.
Shot down low.
Yeah.
So 1-0 for Owen Sound here, and they're pushing already again. Cross. And cleared it back out for a better look. Oakville's trying to stick to the Owen Sound forwards there, but I like to see how they're aggressively working their way into that crease. Oh, wide open, big save from our Oakville attendee.
Oh, that's a good look there. Just watch her over and back. Now reset. That's good.
Riley Thompson, not a bigger player, but a highly skilled one. We got Jordan Cascanet bringing it up.
That's a good look.
Off the goalie's shoulder. He was in deep. That was a good shot to take.
There we go. Riley picked off another one.
Causing those turnovers. On a hot night like tonight, if you keep doing that, that's really going to wear down on the opposition.
Yeah, I think that's what Owen Sound really needs to put that pressure on still and keep these regaining these 30 seconds and keep the defenders on the floor because they're going to get tired.
What a battle for the puck down in the corner with Mike Fegan there.
Yeah, he needs to use his size and his body. he can do that, he's going to be quite successful in this league.
Jacob Martino for Oakville, fairly large fella there. Trying to cut down as much space as he can. Loose balls picked up by Owen Sound. Fegan looked like he was going to cut. A bit of an opening there, but shut off pretty quickly. Didn't get on net with the shot. There's a solid one on the shoulder. So far, Owen Sound carrying the play.
Looks like Oakville got the loose ball there, so back on defense. Quick pressure by Wyatt Barfoot.
That was Devin Dunkerley going up for change after he brought it up halfway. Wait for the rest of the attack to set up here for the Oakville Rock. Over to Kyle Kennery. Oh, the diving, big save there.
Landing good scoop.
Landing Kells, yeah. There was kind of one of those lunging shots. Didn't seem to bother Landy Kells at all. He was equal to the shot.
No, it was to have, Nick Quaid pick up that loose ball. That's huge because you need that stuff in transition.
That was another post running there.
Hayden
Coulter get one off the post.
Well, they're definitely getting the looks. Hopefully they can start sinking some.
Oakville hasn't really got established in the offensive zone there. They seem to be going for the quick hit.
Yeah. They don't seem to be moving as much or trying to set the picks and stuff, so Owen Sound is kind of making it easy if they can stand
loose ball picked up
right next to them.
And that's Tyler Halls, I believe. Halls looking around behind the back pass. Zach Thompson. Zach's looking for an opening there. Is he going to cut to the middle? No, works it down low.
It looks like they're running 4 lefties on this shift. I like that look sometimes because you overload that one side and the defense has to go out of their norm to be able to, fight guys off. So
creates room on the other side, eh?
Yeah, creates lots of room. Yeah. So, nice big save.
So the Oakville regroups, bringing it up. Ben Heindecker. Over to Kennery. Works it over Eddie Renault. I believe he's the leading scorer for Oakville.
Yes, I believe he is this year.
And there's a bit of a
3-man break here. Oh, Dustin Lantz comes up a little bit short.
A little bit of misdirection there, give him a little stick fake. And
he got on the wrong side of the floor too, but to make that successful, it makes it a little easier for the goaltender to be able to get across when they're coming down the wrong way.
And there we had a 3-on-1 there for a moment, but nothing comes of it for Oakville.
Yep.
And
first water break of the period called by the referees, which I like that rule when nobody gets dehydrated, especially those goaltenders with that 100 pounds of equipment on.
So for our viewers, and here we have our scoring leaders in the Ontario Series Lacrosse Senior B. Chris Atwood sitting at the top from Clearview, and Owen Sound's Jake McNabb with 8 goals, 17 assists for 25 points at number 2 there. Mike Fegan at number 5, so Owen Sound well represented on there.
Yeah, it looks like we got 4 guys in the top 10, so that's always good.
Jordan Cascanet, sorry, he was down at number 9.
Yeah.
I did see the Owen Sound there, but Jordan Cascanet sitting at number 9 too.
Yeah, so they keep plugging away, so that's good. Good representation.
Low shot there. Now, there's no Oakville players in the top 10, but this is just their 4th game of the season.
Yeah, they were a little slow out of the gate. I don't think they were scheduled for a whole lot of games up front. So I think they're still waiting for some guys to come or
to flesh out the lineup.
Yeah, reclassify. Or I'm not sure with that because obviously they're in the same ownership group as the Oakville Rock of the senior of the MSL. So but we'll wait and see what happens with that senior A stuff before these guys get anybody back.
Apparently a big meeting in Owen Sound on Tuesday as far as some of the drama, as far as the Brampton Owen Sound situation there.
Yes, yeah. Hopefully they can get it resolved so there's a season. So there's a good defensive play by Nick Quaid there, number 19.
Bit of an unintentional, I don't think he intentionally doing it.
There's Tyler Halls on transition. He puts one on top, so And that's what is going to happen with this team moving forward, having these fresh young legs coming in, guys that are currently playing in the LNL. It's going to help them a lot.
Yeah. So Tyler Hall's picked up the goal on that. We'll have to see the assist. I didn't quite pick up on who made that pass across there.
I think it looked like either Nick Quaid or Jake McNabb.
Perhaps Jake McNabb picked up quite a few assists last night.
Oh, sorry, number 9, Brady. Oh. Yeah, and Jake.
So you called that one right?
Yeah.
With Jake McNabb, Jake McNabb picked up 5 assists in the game last night, so certainly passing that ball with authority.
Oh, yeah.
Right over the shoulder there.
No, that was a nice shot there.
Yeah.
Didn't quite get that. It's 21 for Oakville there.
Gage Board.
Nice little pick of the corner there, so in transition, and that's what Owen Sound has to do to be successful is to keep them not being able to have their guys open on that transition game, but they got a little mixed up there.
It was actually 28, Devin Dunkerley.
Oh, Devin Dunkerley scored, yeah.
Yeah, with the goal there. We'll listen to Fred Wallace make the call there and pick up the assist. And there we have the face-off with Tyler Halls, scored the second goal for Owen Sound. Oh, it is.
Yeah, that's who they gave it to. Transition again here quickly.
And just we're getting assists on that goal there. So it was scored by Gage Board for Oakville and assisted by Sawyer Howell and Devin Dunkerley. And that's Gage Board's first goal of the season. So we got 2-1 and about 9 minutes 30 left on the first frame here. Owen Sound try to turn it over. Got the cross check on the back.
Yeah, I think we had a little bit of minor interference there, so ball possession back to Owen Sound with a new 30.
So I believe the rule is they're allowed to cross-check, but not on the back, or is that?
They're allowed to cross-check, but if a player is down, it can be called a 2-minute penalty for cross-checking, but it's normally just a possession change.
Landon Kells scooped it up to Pat Saunders there. Good save there for Oakville. Shot coming off of the stick of Jordan McMillan. Tried the glove side.
Yeah, that was a nice cut to the net, and Jordan just couldn't finish it. So, but good luck for him.
So we don't have a 32 on my roster here for Oakville, so I'll have to figure out a couple of these changes at the intermission, perhaps.
Yes.
Looking for the shot from the outside, but nowhere close. So, you know what? That's where Owen Sound will want them to be shooting all.
Exactly. You want them outside that dotted line as much as you can. So, if you can keep them, then a goaltender like Kells, if he can see that, he's going to stop it all night.
So, we got Riley Thompson bringing it up, highly skilled forward, cutting across the middle, drifts it towards the net, but no Owen Sound stick can pick it up, and the Oakville goalie transitions it up. So it's Jacob Martino dishing it off to Sawyer Howell. Howell waiting for people to join him. 12 seconds left on the shot clock here.
Yeah, they're doing a nice job keeping them outside. Shot goes in, out, and it just squeaked through.
It did squeak through there.
Yeah, off the stick of 42, Sawyer Howell.
Be a second point of the night.
Yeah, you hope to have that one, but Landon was screened pretty good on that shot. He came out, but could have got the stick up on that. Just a quick release and right through the 5-hole.
So we had the goal from Sawyer Howell to tie it up, and I believe Jacob Ristivojevic. And Gage Board also picked up an assist on that play.
Well, Owen Sound successful on the face-off again. It's a nice draw back, and the guys were able to pick that up. Now on offense again.
So it's Jordan Cascanet cutting across the middle, making the pass out. Screen being set for him.
It's a nice
Danced
cycle
around it.
Nice cycle happening right now.
Block shot. And
Off the knee.
Oakville's bringing it up. That's the first real transition we've seen off a block shot like that. And they're waiting for a change.
Yeah, they have a fairly short bench tonight, so I don't think that they're going to want to play the run and gun with Owen Sound that they did the last meeting when they had a full bench down in Oakville.
So pass into Campbell Parker there, but he wasn't able to get it cleanly. So Owen Sound picking up possession.
Yeah. You have to be really careful with that Campbell Parker. He's one of the premier guys in the league, and he'll hurt you every time if you let him go.
So as Jordan McMillan worked it out.
Yeah.
And
didn't go for Pat that time, but at least he's cutting to the net, making things happen.
Sorry, Howell with 2 points already brings it up, waiting for a couple of change here. Down low, he's gonna try shooting from there. He's had some success recently with that. Defender has, the player has 2 on him there.
That's it.
Really pushing him away from the net.
Stayed on the hands there, that was good, and errant pass, so Owen Sound possession.
Tanner Buck got it up quickly, and it's now coming up with Tyler Halls. He's got to dish it off. Oh, nope, he's dishing it off here. Zach Thompson.
So that just, that went in, yeah, that was a nice give and go of Jake McNabb to Jordan Cascanet on that, so nice transition goal. Put it through the 5-hole. I don't think the goaltender was expecting that shot.
So third goal picked up.
Yeah.
By
basically came from 17 Zach Thompson behind the net to Jake to Jordan back of the net. That's a play that they used to actually use in minor quite a bit. Jordan and Jake McNabb played together. Minor all the way up. They're the same age, and they use that a lot. It's nice to see that again.
So it's a real advantage maybe with these Owen Sound players having a lot of experience with each other.
Oh, most definitely is, and they, I can see it at home that they're excited. They're very excited to be back playing with each other again.
So we have the goals from Jordan Cascanet, assisted by Jake McNabb and Zach Thompson. I'm so used to doing color myself, so usually
you get a little bit more time to see it.
Yeah. Nice behind the back pass.
Oh, that was nice.
Right to Thompson,
nice.
And
that's great patience.
Made quick work of that. So that was Riley Thompson.
Yeah, Riley Thompson. He really kind of dangled and danced around, and that's what his quickness will do for him, right? Nice pick there. And it basically bounced off, and he just waited till the goaltender had to fall down. He didn't have anywhere else to go. So
behind the back pass. Who was made the initial behind the back pass?
I think it was Jake McNabb to. I'm not sure who was down on that corner, but Jacob should get an assist on that one as well.
Yeah, the first assist just was right off the stick. Just sounds like he just tapped it, eh?
So that was off Ken Colson. So Ken Colson normally plays out the back end, and he went for a run and stayed up and played some offense. And
showing some hands there, too.
Yeah, made a nice assist.
Tyler Halls.
Oh, Tanner with the twister. Yeah, that's a nice shot. Good look. So they seem to be opening up a lot of space tonight. Owen Sound. It's nice to see.
I think they sense they have Oakville kind of back on their heels a little bit. They're really pressing now.
If they keep going, they're going to be able to be successful tonight. So now they're really pushing. They've got to get it across before.
Yeah, 15 seconds already burned off the possession clock there.
And that's huge if they've only got 10 or 11 seconds to run a play.
Dawson Brown works it out. Still on the perimeter. Trying to get it inside. Shot from pretty far out.
Yeah. Cal's got that in his stick. Nice save.
He had a pretty good look at it, so they're going to need a little more of a screen to get it past Kells.
Yeah.
Played a little bit with the Calgary Roughnecks this season in the National Lacrosse League.
Yeah, and Landon was a stalwart back in the day with the Lower Mohawks and Junior B for a few years, and with the Peterborough Lakers of the MSL. They drafted him, and he's played with a lot of big teams.
Is this another water break?
Yeah, it could be another water break. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks by the looks of it.
And we want to give a little shout out to Boston Pizza here for the crew refreshments. 1606 16th Street East Owen Sound. I know the crew, the camera crew were down there having a good lunch before, and they sure appreciate the delicious pizza and refreshments provided by Boston Pizza.
Yes, they've always been a big sponsor of lacrosse in Owen Sound, and it's always nice when you have those types of businesses to be able to help you out and get the guys on the floor and for a competitive team.
It's one of those ingredients that keeps Owen Sound a really vibrant lacrosse community.
Yes.
It's one of those places in Ontario where lacrosse has always been a thing. It kind of comes and goes in some places, but it's always been a big part of the fabric of Owen Sound, and yeah, those sponsors are a big part of that. Oakville trying to get deep, turnover, lose ball. They're fighting for it furiously. Okay, Oakville's regained possession. So to Campbell Parker, as he said, high skilled player. He's worked over to 19.
Yeah, big save by Landon there, kicked out the foot.
Kells, got the leg in front of it.
Wyatt Barfoot scooped up the loose ball.
Up to Nick Quaid. And he's working up along the side. Kicks it back to Thompson. Quaid down in the crease. Gathers himself back up here. Looks to the far side. He's looking for the shot.
That's good movement. Oh, Mike Fegan just rang it off the pipe, but Owen Sound gets the ball back. That was a nice sequence.
Mike Fegan kind of roughly treated, ended up on his face, but they're back up and at it, have the ball. Up to Thompson. Swim
that
move.
Was a nice move. Another big save.
Managed to keep it out of the net. I'm not sure if it might have got that far post, but
yeah, it looked to me like it hit some bar, but
Riley Thompson with that swim move, he's so quick.
Yeah, they've got some good speed on that left side for sure. So it's going to open up a lot with the size that we have on the right side. So nice combination.
All right, so Oakville bringing it back up. Oh, they almost ran into each other there. A bit of miscommunication.
Yeah, you kind of want to always been taught to keep it away from the bench in that situation. I'm not sure why the ball went there, but
Tim Mancini almost caught the attacker, cut to the net.
Nice quick loose ball by Brady Stewart. That was a nice defensive play to scoop that back up.
Tyler Halls dishes it off there to Jordan McMillan.
And I got Pat Saunders back out again.
Veteran there, working it in. Using that size to his advantage there. Takes the shot nice and low. And Oakville picks up the rebound. 2-on-1 here. Nice pass.
Yeah.
And they got it past Kells.
Yeah.
Bit of a delay on the whistle there.
Yeah, I think that was, that might have been Devin Dunkerley that did that. Yep. 28, Devin. He's a quick transition player. Played out of Orangeville. Played with my boys quite a bit in junior. So great kid. Really fast, really good hands.
28, and is that from 27 there maybe? Connor Watson?
Yes, I believe so. And Devin Dunkerley is brother of Cam Dunkerley, who played for the North Stars last night. So just a little bit of a tidbit of information there. A bit of an interference there, but nothing, referee's not having anything with that.
I think there might have been a second assist on there, but
21 Gage Board was the second assist on that.
That's his third point of the night for Gage Board. That's a goal and 2 assists.
Owen Sound got the ball back after that draw. Quick shot by Oakville wasn't successful, so we'll see in the last 19 seconds if Owen Sound can put it in the back of the net and go up by 2 going into the break.
11 seconds on the shot clock. It's wide. Oh, Saunders got the rebound, put it wide again too. It's about 8 seconds left on the clock here. Ball still bouncing, so I don't think much to shake it up.
That'll be over and back.
So 2 seconds burning off, and we're into our first break. So there we have it, folks. It's 4-3 at the end of the first intermission, or going into the first intermission here at the Bayshore and Owen Sound. And to my mind, it actually could be a little more lopsided on the score there, as far as Owen Sound having more of the bigger portion of the attack and more opportunities. So Oakville Rock have done well to hang in there.
Yeah, they've really taken their opportunities. Oakville has on transition, I believe, 2 of the 3 goals they scored was on transition. And they need to do that to be successful. Owen Sound has had their opportunities. Oakville's goaltender's really done a good job in this period, so hopefully we can get to know what his name is. And then, hopefully Owen Sound can widen the gap in the second period.
Yeah, they certainly had the majority of opportunities. All right, so folks, we've got to take a quick break, and we'll be back here with an interview with Landon Kells shortly after these messages.
My name is Chase Nicholas. I am a Mi'kmaq hockey player. Growing up, I always remember my family talking about the Mi'kmaq as the creators of the game of hockey. In grade 7, I did research on Mi'kmaq hockey sticks as the first sticks of the NHL. I found a Mi'kmaq hockey stick made in 1917, the same year the NHL was formed. I was surprised to find out the very stick I was holding was made by my great-great-grandfather, Alexander Cope. In 1934, an elder known as Old Joe Cope wrote a letter to the Halifax Herald claiming the Mi'kmaq created hockey. I found out later that I am a direct descendant of Old Joe Cope. There was a time when Mi'kmaq children were torn from their families and not allowed to speak their language, losing their words and stories. But the stories are coming back to us. Stepping on the ice, I take pride knowing the roots of the game of hockey stem from my ancestors in the Mi'kmaq Nation.
Every year, dozens of Canadians are killed or seriously injured because they take risks around railway tracks. Talk to your loved ones about rail safety. Visit stoptracktragedies.ca.
So here with Landon Kells, goaltender for Owen Sound Bugdoos Northsters. So Landon, just tell us a little bit about your background in lacrosse and stuff for fans watching at home.
So I played junior B back home in Elora with the Mohawks, and then I went and played junior A in Peterborough for the junior A Lakers, and now I'm finished my junior career, and now I'm here. So spent 2 years in Elora and 2 in Peterborough, and best years of my life. Two
well-known lacrosse teams, with the Elora Mohawks, a very strong junior B team, and the Lakers, a very strong area for lacrosse as well.
Yeah, they're both grade A organizations that treat their players really well, and I was just fortunate enough to be in both those organizations, spending my junior career there.
So in the past couple of years, there hasn't been any really lacrosse action per se. So what did you do with yourself to stay in shape and to play lacrosse and stuff?
I got a couple of my buddies when we were allowed to, we got together, we went out to a local field and we just put a net, and I got as many shots as I could, being a goalie. There's lots of small stuff you can work on, but it's not like a player where you can work on your shot. You just need shots to get better and to learn and work through stuff. So I felt like I took that time during COVID to work through stuff and make myself a better goalie. Meanwhile, when other guys might have been taking the time off, I was just trying to get better and get one step ahead of them.
So you've played 3 games so far and won 2. How do you felt you've played so far this season?
I felt my last game was my best game. I felt like obviously I haven't played in close to a year. I was back up for Calgary. I didn't get much playing time, so I felt like just getting those first couple games under my belt and getting my feet wet. And then now, recently, I've been allowed to get my own. And last game I let in 5, so you can hope to expect to see about the same again.
So you're playing Oakville tonight, and earlier in the season, Oakville beat you guys 11-6. What will it take for you guys to beat Oakville tonight?
We got to stop their transition. Their transition's their heart and soul of the game, and if we stop that, we stop off a lifeline to a lot of their goals. And you know what? Since that last game against them, we've picked up some new players. We've gotten a lot better, so expect a lot better game tonight, and we're hoping to come out on the winning end of this one.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Landon.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hello everyone, your host Antoine Hashim here on the couch, and welcome to season 8. Yay! 8 seasons, and we've got a lot of awesome guests coming up, so keep watching.
Looking for the best way to get the Major League Baseball games you want to watch? Rogers Super Sports Pack has you covered. With MLB Extra Innings, you'll have a premium ticket to out-of-market regular season games with all games available in HD. Don't miss the action from the games you want from both the American and National Leagues. MLB Extra Innings, part of the Super Sports Pack. For only $35.95 a month, Rogers customers get all this for one all-inclusive price. Order using your remote starting on channel 431 or visit Rogers.com today.
I did it. I need it.
A hero gave it.
And I am alive.
As an organ donor, you can save up to 8 lives and enhance the lives of 75 others. Please go to our website. Pledge a gift of life. You'll be glad you did.
To join us next week on Grey County Life at Home.
We're going to be talking about summer folk and all the events that are coming up.
Thanks for joining us here for some Ontario Series Lacrosse Cedar B action here, coming to you from the Bayshore. Brad Cascanet and Andy Clark on screen here with you, and we got some news on our mystery man there. That it turns out it actually is Craig Wendy, who's he's a pretty established goaltender.
Yeah, he's played in the NLL for a lot of years for the Georgia Swarm and the likes of some other teams, but we can really tell now that I know that's who's in net. That's why Owen Sound's only winning 4-3 because of him. He's made a lot of big saves, and but Owen Sound's doing the right thing and penetrating the offensive zone and making the right decisions. So hopefully we can pull it out here.
Yes, he's even played this past season with the Georgia Storm there. Had 1 win, 1 loss, and faced about 104 shots.
Yeah.
As I peek at my stats I have on the wall over there. But
yeah.
So yeah, it's there's quite a number of players currently with different National Lacrosse League teams there. It's an outstanding level of hockey and quite good personnel.
Yeah, I think you're going to see that a lot this season because of the MSL situation that a lot of these younger guys especially have decided that they want to play. So they're coming and asking teams like Owen Sound, do you need guys and stuff like that. So I think it's great for the game, and you see a lot. It's a lot quicker. You put the younger legs in, and it seems to, it's going to be good for everybody in the league, I think, having these guys come play.
So we have about 20 seconds out from break there. What would you like to see Owen Sound do differently in the second period?
I think ball movement would be the key. They had some success in the middle of the period with a good ball movement, and then that's the way you're going to beat Wendy. Is you're going to got to get them moving. If they don't get them moving and they're just taking shots, then their percentages are going to go down. So if they can keep the ball movement, we should be successful.
So you got to get them moving sideways.
Yes,
to
get
open
them moving.
up.
Yeah.
Great, folks. We're going to send you back for a few more sponsor messages.
Ani, I'm Carolyn King, and I'm a member of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation and the creator of the Moccasin Identifier. Philip Cote, an artist in Toronto here, took and redrew real moccasins. We're starting over with the children. The idea is that they would research whose land their school is built on, near, or what treaty area they're in. And the educational kit that we have has all that information in there. And the children just, love it. My dream is that this province will be covered with moccasin identifiers within the next decade, and they will forever know whose land they're on. That's the goal. Educate and awareness with a nice, simple little program called the Moccasin Identifier.
What kind of show do you want to see on Rogers TV? What interests you? Log on to rogerstv.com, fill out a show proposal, and tell us about your segment idea. We want to know what you want to see. Rogers TV, only on Rogers.
Tyler Hall's getting ready, crouching there for the face-off.
Yeah, I believe actually that's Brett Hanser that's taking the face-offs for Oakville. I think they just have his number down wrong on our information, but
they had it as a 33 on ours out. Makes sense. They just off by one.
But I kind of recognize him. He's a Huntsville kid, so a man now, I guess.
Yeah, they certainly draw players from all over. Oakville trying to press it early.
Oh.
Trying to tie it up there. It's great defensive work there by
Halsey. Nice pressure.
Yeah, pushed them deep.
Yeah.
So they've just dumped that ball off as the shot clock was burning up for them.
Yeah, that's what quick feet will do for you. You keep that guy in front of you. He's got nowhere to go and cause him to backpedal.
So that's Riley Thompson picked it up, and they're working it up.
Up to Mike Fegan, yeah. Now to Hayden Coulter's got the ball. Swing it to the left side on Tanner Buck.
Tanner Buck, another one of those high-skilled players with a pretty good resume.
Yes, yeah. Tanner's won a lot over the years, the last few years. Pretty much every major junior championship you can win, he's won it. So
he himself played 2 games with the Georgia Swarm this season. 2 goals and an assist, playing in the National Lacrosse League. So we have Gage Board bringing it up. Works it over to Dunkerley. Back to Gage Board. Quick pass, shot. But he was equal to it.
Well, nice little transition here.
Brady Stewart brought it up quickly.
Oh, that was a nice quick stick opportunity. Zach Thompson could not get that. Oh, and referees got him for going through the crease, so transition back the other way.
Eddie Renault. Cut to the middle. Gets it down low. He's being well defended there. Dawson Brown is.
Oh, there's a nice play.
Forced turnover. Owen Sound looking tenacious on defense so far.
Yeah. Don't see. Oh, there's Jordan and Dustin Lantz with the transition goal.
Jordan McMillan scoring that one, I believe.
No, Dustin Lantz actually.
Oh, Dustin Lantz scored that one.
From Jordan Cascanet on transition. But Dustin used to do that for me all the time in junior. I coached him back with the Junior B North Stars for quite a few years, and he does have a good stick, and if his feet can keep up with him, then he does a good job.
I wonder if Brady Stewart will get an assist on that one too.
Yeah, he might actually. Oh,
bit of a scrum off the face-off.
Halsey won that one clean.
No, Oakville trying to get a forecheck going. 2-on-1 on the player, trying to force a turnover, but he squirts through. Anders cradled the puck and come through with it. So the second assist actually went to Jake McDowell on that goal.
Oh, and then we got Tanner Buck with a nice quick comeback goal on transition there. Not really sure where the assist will come for that, but somebody fed him from the right side and he tucked it home.
Lacrosse is such a quick game. You look down to rake down a goal and assist and another one scored.
Exactly. And that's what the game goes, right? It's how it happens.
A low shot there.
Yeah.
From from 44, Tanner Buck.
Yeah.
So busy at the face-off dot. 3 goals quickly. That's 71, so Tyler Hall's got.
Yeah. Oh, we have another transition break here. Wyatt Barfoot streaking up the left side. Dumps the ball over to Zach Thompson. Back to Wyatt as the offense gets on. Over to Jordan Cascanet. Now the rest of the offense coming out.
Low shot goes a bit wide. Owen gets it again. Another diving shot.
Oh, and Jordan got the loose ball back again. Good job. 2 guys on him. Need some help, guys. Oh, that's a great loose ball. Great loose ball.
Squirted through that, what an effort. Gave away a lot of size there, but he just kept the feet moving.
Yeah, he's gotten quite strong over the last couple of years, but can't say that I give him that.
Didn't make him hit the weight room, eh?
No. He did that all on his own. Oh, that's just missed the post. Shot from Feig.
Really leaned into that one, eh?
Yes, he did. Yeah, Mike starts shooting the ball more. You'll see it go in quite a bit more for him. So, moving pick on that one.
Oh, moving pick?
Yeah. Possession change.
Up to Gage Board. He's waiting for things to set up here. Tried to get a screen set there. Outside. Trying to shoot past.
That's a nice soak. Good job, Dustin. Off to the races again.
That's Dustin Lance bringing it up in a hurry.
Oh, hit the post on that one.
Almost took it all the way,
Yeah, almost back-to-back transition goals there for him.
Sawyer Howell bringing it up. Back to Eddie Renault. Hasn't made a lot of noise on the score sheet yet, Eddie Renault.
No, and it's if Owen Sound can keep him off, then they're going to be successful tonight. You can already see Oakville's bench bending over. Owen Sound starting to stretch. Oh, there's another one. Pat Saunders finally on the board for tonight. So
picks up the 7th goal.
Yeah, I believe that was from Zach Thompson and Jake McNabb, but
Zach Thompson.
Actually, it could have came from.
We have the replay. 27.
Yeah, we don't have a 27 though.
Yeah, I got caught looking at the sheet there. We know Saunders scored it for sure.
Yeah.
The Wiley veteran. Who had a big night last night with 8 points against Clearview. 17. You're right. You called it right with Zach Thompson there. So by my count, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 assists for Jake McDowell so far.
Yeah, he's having a good night that way. Jake was always the shooter back in junior, but he's certainly kind of rounded out his career coming up into senior and starting to get a lot more apples than goals. So that's always good to see. There's a nice goal. Hayden Coulter from Jake McNabb again. So Jake's on fire on as far as the assists go tonight.
Hayden Coulter, that's his first point of the night.
Yeah.
And they're pouring it on right now. It's 14 minutes left in the second period.
Yes, they've really stretched out this lead. Basically, what's that? 4 goals in 6 minutes. That's what they need to do to start to wear these guys down.
I know they have a premium goalie in net right now, but maybe they need to think of a goaltender switch just to
Yeah, they might just to give them a bit of a break because they're not, the defense certainly isn't helping out the goaltender tonight on the Oakville side.
Sounds like Wyatt Barfoot also picked up an assist on that goal. That's his first point of the night. Shot deflected up into the netting. Kells gets it up.
Well,
kind of missed the mark with that. Some loose ball in the
but
corner.
Tanner just about got that, Tanner Buck, but got 27. Connor Watson for Oakville had scooped up that loose ball. Oh, that was a nice goal there. A little bit of a defensive mismatch there, but
snuck it over the shoulder.
Yeah, snuck it over the shoulder.
So it's Campbell Parker celebrating.
Yeah, and as I said earlier, you can't leave Campbell open like that. He's going to hurt you every time. So he's got quick hands. You know, nice seal there. He came off that pick and it was right there, wide open. So
Gage Board seems to be their man with the offense tonight. He picked up the assist on that one. He set it up, and
he seems to be there at the right time.
He has a goal and 3 assists for Oakville tonight. Owen Sound quickly back there behind the back pass, loose ball. Zach Thompson scoops it up, looking for something to shape up in front of the net. I believe that's his brother Riley.
Yeah, now doing a bit of a switch here.
A couple of collegiate players, one at RIT, one at Princeton.
Yes, yeah.
Both were Tigers.
Yes, good pedigree there. Very good pedigree for both of them.
All right, so it's worked up to Gage Board. As we said, he's the hot hand for Oakville, so why not splash him back out there, see if they can dip into this 4-goal deficit. 8-4 for Owen Sound. Working it wide, cutting to the middle, hoping for a screen to develop.
Yeah, that's good communication. I think someone's getting a little bit of a cheating penalty on that one.
Someone head to the box.
A little bit of a hold. It looks like
27 for Owen Sound.
Zach Thompson, I believe.
Oh yeah, we don't have a 27 on our sheet here.
But I think he's wearing 27 tonight. So
yeah, that's Zach Thompson, you believe?
Yeah.
Hey, we got Boston Pizza. We want to thank for providing the crew refreshments for each of the Senior B games there. As you said earlier, a really great sponsor of the team and one of those businesses that help make Lacrosse such a vibrant part of the Owen Sound community. So that's Boston Pizza on 16th Street. So we have Oakville's got to go to the man advantage. Their power play is a meek 13% at this point.
Yeah, they haven't seemed to click much this year, and it could be again, as we say, the bodies haven't made it back yet. I know a lot of the NCAA stuff has just rounded up, and the uncertainty with the Senior A has really affected this team, I think. So
Owen Sound shorthanded, bring it up quickly, and they'll have a wide open player up front. Wendy made a big save with the shoulder. It's down into the corner, and they're going to try and set up here now. 27 bringing it up, Connor Watson. 21 gets the shot low.
Big save. Landon had that on that clear-cut breakaway.
Owen Sound's penalty kill is a healthy 67%.
Yeah, they've been doing fairly well on that aspect of the game. So I'd like to see them be a little better and not too scrambly. But, they've got guys out there that got some good wheels and good opportunities for shorthanded goals for sure.
Solid save. So, 2 big saves from Kells.
The big key here is for them to get those loose balls and not give the second chances even on the power play.
Oakville seems to be slowing it down, a little calmer.
Yeah, there's a big save.
Shot.
There we go.
3 big ones by Landon Kells.
Yeah, Wyatt Barfoot's got the ball now. He's a vacuum as far as that. They won't be able to get the ball out of his stick in that penalty kill situation.
Wyatt, one of a number of Owen Sound players that have been to training camps with the Toronto Rock.
Yes, yeah. Wyatt went back a few years ago, and he played a lot of field lacrosse down in the U.S. as well. So it's very good to have him back, and they're good veteran presence for the young guys coming up.
It's a nice thing with Owen Sound too. Has quite a few local players. It's we have such a rich minor lacrosse system here in Owen Sound, and it kind of helps a program when you have that investment from local people.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely does. And, if the little guys can come out and watch their heroes play, and, what better way to do it than 5 minutes from your house, right? So
that's Zach Thompson out of the box, chasing that loose ball, but Oakville gets it.
yeah, it looks like a successful penalty kill again, so their percentages are going to go up. And
Connor Watson bringing it up, looking for the setup.
Could be.
So we're hearing that number 27 might be Miller Rusbridge. Well, maybe on the next break we'll
see if we can find out.
Shake something loose about that one. All right, they get it up deep. Oh, good.
Yeah, because definitely they're 17, and that's Zach Thompson, so you might be right.
Oh, there's Zach Thompson's number 17. Yeah, and he just stick check, got the ball loose, created a turnover. Dustin Lance bringing it up. McNabb, the hot hand with the assists, looking for another one here. Oh, he decides he's going to take a little shot himself.
Oh, and the loose ball. Dustin Lance with the loose ball. That was a great loose ball. Off the shot, and that's what you want to do to wear this Oakville team down.
McFegan passes it down low. McNabb dancing, looking for an opening. Bit of a screen. Low shot there, but Wendy was up to it.
Another loose ball, another fresh 30. Oh,
that'll be an over and back, is it?
No, I don't think so. On the offensive situation, it's not. So, never really kind of got that rule. And they've changed it so much over the last couple years in pro. That's a nice tuck pass.
Oh, he tried to go underhand with it.
Mike needs to do is take his bread and butter and put it over top. But nice look though. And a nice feed by Tanner Buck on that one.
Tyler Hall. Oh.
Yeah, we got Pat Saunders over to Jake McNabb now. Hayden Coulter. Jordan McMillan's out there for a shift. There's a nice quick shot.
Beautiful save there by Wendy.
Yeah. Oh, nice pass by Jordan McMillan. Another big save. Yeah.
Long pass, got to hit. Yeah.
Looks like Wendy's keeping them in the game for sure.
Yeah, things could be a lot messier for sure than 8-4 at this point.
Yeah.
And that one
He's
went
going to
up
be
into
tired tonight, though.
Oh,
He'll be a tired guy tonight.
On the bus ride home, or do Senior B, would they typically take a bus?
Yeah, they would typically take a bus, depending on where they're going. But yeah, up here, normally most teams do.
McNabb, shot square on the
belly. Oh,
jersey.
Another nice save.
Real athletic move there.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's easy to forget the athleticism of these goalies because they're wearing so much padding, but he had to really move on that one.
Yeah, exactly. And Owen Sound's grinding them down, though. This is about the fourth 30 seconds clock they've had on the sequence, so it's going to be a point in time where he's not going to be able to stop it. He'll be out of breath.
Another big save by Wendy. Cut to the net. Didn't quite get a handle on it. Cross crease pass. McNabb. Oh, another big save. But someone out front grabbed the rebound.
That was a nice defensive play. Hayden Coulter there.
McNabb unleashing another one.
Save.
It's like just a shooting gallery right now.
Yeah. And Oakville calls a timeout, obviously, to stop the bleeding there.
That's a sound move, and as we were saying, like right there, how many quality shots did Owen Sound get?
Yeah, there was, well, I know for sure they had like 5 30-second clocks there, so that goaltender, he's not going to be able to catch his breath. So
here we have the standings. Six Nations Rivermen sitting on top of things with 5 wins already in their 5 games. Owen Sound sitting in second, having played 7 games. They've already won 4 of them at 8 points. Oakville with their 2 wins, sitting in 3rd, tied with Ennismore James Gang. And Clearview Crushers sitting in 6th with just the 1 win so far in their 7 games, looking to turn things around.
Yeah, they're the new team, so they're going through some growing pains. And, the Six Nations got off to such a quick start. They pretty much had their full roster right off the get-go. So that, I think, hurt a lot of teams, especially Owen Sound, seeing them twice already. And not having their full roster yet, so it's going to be exciting for later on this season to see that these 2 teams match up again.
How many games is the schedule?
They probably play about 22 games, I believe. 16.
16. Okay. Thanks, Mark. Mark Perry on the switch there. He's always on top of earth, and he knows exactly what's going on.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. So Owen Sound then is almost halfway through their schedule. So fairly good record for halfway through.
And Clearview, where is that located?
Basically, they play at a Stainer. They started the season playing at a Creemore because the Stainer Siskins Junior C hockey team was still in their playoffs, so they had no ice.
Eh?
Yeah. So they played at a Creemore for a few games. Now they're doing the they should be playing at a Stainer for the rest of the season.
Creemore returned to senior hockey in the WOAA with, I believe they were the Creemore Foxes.
Yeah, something like that. I knew a couple guys that played on that team. So.
After quite a few years, that's kind of a return.
That's exciting. Exciting to be back. Phil with the ball back again. Connor Watson seems to be a stalwart out there tonight. But again, Owen Sound doing a great job keeping them out in the perimeter. Tried that quick behind the net. That didn't work.
Right into the stick, and he's pushing it up quickly.
Yeah, you got Nick Quaid coming up on transition. Nick's one of the older guys. He hasn't played in quite a few years, but back thinking he wanted to come back and play again. He's looking pretty good.
That's one of the advantages of having a big roster too, because there's a shot by Braden McNabb.
Yeah,
is that one counting? Yes, it is.
Yeah, Jake. He finally got one to sneak through. The odd time when you catch the goalie offhand, not thinking that it's coming from out that far, they go in. So
McNabb, just the points just keep rocking up there.
Yeah. Jake, he likes to shoot the ball, and that was the right time to do it because Wendy did not have a chance to even get set up. The ball had swung to the right so fast that he couldn't square up to the shooter. And when you have big Mike Fegan in front of him, it's pretty hard to see by his 6'4" frame. So
creating that big screen there.
Yeah. Not sure what's happening here. A little conference in front of the penalty box with the referees and the captains.
Yes, they're having a little chat there. A little bit of input. They're listening to the Owen Sound captain there for a bit. That being Wyatt Barfoot, I believe.
Yep, that's Wyatt, and he's got Connor Watson, the assistants.
And Connor, is wearing it for the Oakville. He's an assistant too. What is it they're discussing here? They're pointing out to middle of the court.
Yeah, we're really not quite sure if there's something in the change box or if they thought maybe somebody was in the crease on that last goal. We're not quite sure. Yeah.
5-on-4, no goal, I believe I heard.
Oh, okay. So penalty was called maybe before that?
So we have...
So penalty against Owen Sound, maybe?
Still a couple down by the crease there, so we have 5.
No, we got 5-on-5 here.
Yeah.
Unless they tell somebody to go off. I'm not really quite sure. We'll have to wait for the call on this. Oh, they're calling 2 minutes on Oakville.
It's Jacob.
Number 91, Ristovavic. Yeah. Really not sure if they had called that penalty before the goal went in. They must have to be able to call that off.
So just waiting to see if it is going to be 9-4 or if it... They're still discussing it here. So is the goal standard or not?
Yeah, they put it up on the scoreboard. Yeah. Yep. Looks
3
like
from
it is.
71, they're saying. So Jake McNabb scored that from Tyler Halls.
Yeah.
So Jake McNabb with that, his 10th goal of the year. So he now has 2 goals and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 assists. 2 goals and 7 assists on the night. That's a pretty good season for some people.
Yeah, okay. It looks like they, yeah, exactly. It looks like they called too many men penalty on Oakville. So that's why the goals stand and they actually still have to serve the penalty.
That part puzzles me a little bit there. That doesn't wash out the penalty?
Yeah, no, because they must have found out after the play.
It occurred after, okay.
Yeah, so
it doesn't rain, but it pours here for Oakland in that.
Yeah.
Oakville, not Oakland.
Yeah, Oakville for sure.
9-4, and they're shorthanded. Man down.
Yeah,
good save there by
save
Wendy.
by Wendy.
It's going to
Helps
push it
their
up.
guys out. They got to put some pressure on here.
Connor Watson bringing it up through neutral zone. Waiting for change come on there. There's a little hesitance. I think you want to make sure there wasn't too many people again since they're a man down.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to have that again.
They seem content just to let the clock run down here.
Yeah.
5
Sounds
seconds
doing
left.
the right thing, just keeping 2 safety guys there, and they just dump the ball. Oakville leaves the ball in the corner.
Quite happy.
Smart play, eat the 30-second clock up, and
get deep again.
Yeah.
So McNabb looking for his 10th point on the day. Working it around. McNabb, cross, and Saunders with the big shot, and it goes into the netting.
Off blue, so that's back to Owen Sound with a fresh 30. So this is what Owen Sound needs to do. They need to swing the ball, so Wendy has to move his body, you know. They have that nice movement back out. Oh, that one off the pipe too.
That's got a sting.
Yeah.
Ball got into the stands there, bouncing around.
Should be another Owen Sound possession, but again, there's some discussion on, where the ball went and who it hit last.
Sawyer Howell's the one who took it off the left foot.
Yeah.
The other official probably saw it from his ankle, but we'll wait and see what the call is here.
Yeah, it's hard with those big bodies down there, and the one referee's in the corner and the other one's up so high. Sometimes you don't always see it. But
yeah, that's true. Like in lacrosse, basketball, even hockey, right? Like there's so much going on. A lot of people kind of expect refs to see everything, but so a lot of things do get blocked out of your view. So.
Yeah, exactly. They're only human, so the best thing to do is what they're doing: redraw the ball. Can't be decisive, so you can't really give it to one team or the other. Yeah, it did. It went off Oakville, but obviously the goaltenders did not see that. The referees did not see that. So, fair thing to do is to have a draw.
Yeah. Sawyer Howell saying, "Come on, man! Took it off the foot.
Yeah,
you got to get something out of it."
Yeah, exactly. So another nice win by Tyler Halls. So he's going to be huge for them this year, moving on here. So.
McNabb checking the clock to see how much time's left. 2 seconds left. One last shot there.
Tucked through.
And that's the
penalty. Again, transition out of the penalty box.
Jacob Bristol with
But, Tanner Buck, he made it back, even to be a body in the way.
Good save.
There's a big slash by 91 coming out of the penalty box. You can see some frustrations happening now. The guys, Oakville's getting quite tired.
So, Brad, you're one who you've done a lot of coaching.
Another one for
question.
Jake.
Another goal there, yeah. So we'll see on the replay here who picked it up. That's the 10th goal.
Yeah, I think that was Jake McNabb that had that one, and it might have came from Mike Fegan on that transition up. Yeah, see, they swing the ball over. Yeah, well, that did come from the left side, so that might have came from Tanner Buck or Pat Saunders. And Jake tucked it in, nice quick stick. So
that would be the hat trick for him tonight, Jake McNabb.
Yeah, he's having a night.
His 10th point, so he's...
3 from 12.
3 from 12.
Jordan McMillan. They got the ball from Mike Fegan's out. Owen Sound got possession again. Tried to push that ball through to Jordan McMillan. Just off his stick, but Owen Sound got it. Hayden Coulter over to Jordan Cascanet. Feed the ball to Jake McNabb. Fumbled it. Oh, that's Mike Fegan, sorry. Drove the net. It's Wendy, nice save.
Backs up to make sure the rebound doesn't get in there.
Still Owen Sound putting some pressure on. Keeping the ball in front of them. Campbell, Parker. Both 23s going after each other.
Oh. Aggressive forechecking there. They take a tumble.
Yeah.
Looking for a call.
Keep the guys. Owen Sound seems to doing a good job keeping the offense of Oakville out front of them.
Slow rebound.
And definitely making Landon Kell's job easy tonight.
Last minute of play here in the second frame.
Oh, Tanner Buck with a quick shot. Oakville transitioning up. 21, Connor Watson. Got to get some guys on the floor to help him out. There we go.
It's Kyle Kennery.
Yeah, still coming.
Campbell Parker.
Big save, good loose ball. Tyler Halls.
He's stretching the court,
nice,
looking for the pass.
Stretch up to Jake McNabb. Yeah. Oh, not
big save.
Big save by Wendy there.
16 seconds. They have time for one more opportunity here.
Yeah, settle the ball back over to Pat Saunders. Oh, just about found Tanner. Jake McNabb, it just seems the ball seems to find a stick tonight.
One more save there.
Yeah. Well, another save by Wendy, but...
Well, I tell you what, we don't have a shot clock on the go here, but I lost count long ago about how many shots Owen Sound got on Wendy.
Yeah.
And this is semi-messy right now at 10-4.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, this game could easily be 17 or 18.
Oh, it would be definitely. Yeah. Wendy, he's standing on his head tonight for sure. So it's nice to see Owen Sound come out strong in that second period. You know, basically putting in, 6 goals they did? Or 5 goals this period? No,
yes,
6.
It was 4-2, yeah, so 6 goals.
6 goals this period, and limiting Oakville to 1. That's a huge period. So hopefully the third period there's no little lull in their offense, but we'll wait and see. Okay.
I was just gonna say, as they're leaving the court there, I noticed Landon Kell stopped and gave a little bit of encouragement to Wendy. Sir, saying, "Oh man, you got a rough one tonight." And Jess Legault, the backup goalie for Oakville, was right there saying, "Oh man, better you than me." But
yeah, exactly, and it's hard for them, right? So it's always good that these guys have such good camaraderie.
Yeah, a lot of respect with each other there.
Yeah.
So there you have it. It's the Bug Juice North Stars are at 10, the Rock 4, and we'll be back with an interview with Wyatt Barfoot shortly.
Hi, I'm David Schumer, host of Politically Speaking. Join me for my next show, where our guest will be the new MPP for Bruce Grey Owen Sound. Join me for Politically Speaking on Rogers TV.
Looking for the best way to get the Major League Baseball games you want to watch? Rogers Super Sports Pack has you covered. With MLB Extra Innings, you'll have a premium ticket to out-of-market regular season games with all games available in HD. Don't miss the action from the games you want from both the American and National Leagues. MLB Extra Innings, part of the Super Sports Pack. For only $35.95 a month, Rogers customers get all this for one all-inclusive price. Order using your remote starting on channel 431 or visit Rogers.com today.
Could you use some extra cash? Tune in to McLaren Arts Center TV Bingo on Rogers TV for your chance to win. We have $2,500 in prizes up for grabs every Tuesday night. 5 ways to play, 20 chances each night, but only one way to win. Tune in to McLaren Arts Center TV Bingo, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. only on Rogers TV.
October 5th, 2014, my daughter was hit by a train. She was walking along the sides of the tracks, and it shattered her world.
So here with Wyatt Barfoot of the Owen Sound Bugdeuce North Stars here in the second intermission. So Wyatt, how's the season been going so far for you?
Yeah, season's been good. Good to get back into it after a couple of years off, and now that we got our guys kind of all figured out, things are coming together. We're coming together nicely.
Yeah, you've added a number of new players in the last few days, and some pretty good players. How's the team stack up now with these guys, adding like Saunders and Tanner Buck and those guys?
Yeah, definitely some healthy additions that we're happy about, and they're fitting right in. I love those guys, so everything's looking good.
So you played Oakville earlier this year and lost by 11-6 down in Oakville. What's it going to take to beat them tonight? And you've got the new guys that probably will help out as well.
Yeah, new guys will help, but they haven't seen us on the home floor, right? So different playing down there, and we're going to show them a new team tonight.
So you did mention that 2 years without lacrosse, really major lacrosse, Ontario Senior B lacrosse here. What did you do in the last couple of years to keep in shape, to play lacrosse or whatever?
Yeah, just try to find something to keep active, right? Keep a stick in your hand. Found a kind of a broken league to jump into down in the States, but it's been tough.
Okay, thanks, Wyatt.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey.
Are you the type who would keep going or stop? It's not easy to stop when you have an addiction. Legalizing cannabis won't stop addiction. It trivializes its consumption. Let's be vigilant. If you need help, visit portage.ca.
My Uncle Cheney was one of over 150,000 Indigenous children that were taken to residential schools between the 1800s and 1996. My uncle ran away from school wanting to get home to his mom and dad, and sadly he didn't make it and died of exposure. When Gord Downey found out about my late Uncle Cheney's story, he wrote Secret Path, a series of poems that became an album, then a graphic novel, a documentary, and a concert. Gord met my family, and together we formed the Gord Downey and Cheney Winjack Fund. Together we are sharing Secret Path and other reconciliation resources with legacy schools, setting up legacy spaces across Canada, and hosting events like Secret Path Week to inspire all Canadians to engage in reconciliation. Before he left us, Gord asked us all to do something.
You're gonna figure it out.
Will you join us? Together we can make Canada a better place.
Whereas the first intermission, we went into that saying it was surprisingly close. That's a whole different story in the second there. Owen Sound scoring 6 goals to Oakville's 1, taking a 10-4 lead, but it could have been a lot worse.
Oh, yes, it could, yeah. Wendy, he stood on his head again that period, and you can really see the Oakville defense and even their offense. They're so tired. They just can't keep up with Owen Sound at this point, and hopefully Owen Sound doesn't fall into a funk that they're going to come out and just do what they do, but they need to keep their foot in the gas and show them that they're going to be a powerhouse in this division. So, so it's been good. Been a good period.
Yes, they've already, I believe, lost their previous matchup to Oakville. I believe it was 11-4, 11-6, or something like that earlier this season. So we know that Oakville does have that ability to play with them. And, to use a basketball comparison, we know the Boston Celtics have made a habit of, being down and then all of a sudden having that big streak. and doing it at the right time to win the game. So you certainly don't want to show too much compassion here and then open a little bit of an opportunity for Oakville to come on back.
Yeah, exactly. And Owen Sound's been playing such good defense. That second period especially, they kept the Oakville offense in front of them, made them use their 30-second clock or take bad shots. And, as a defender, that's what your job is, and they're doing it to a T tonight. So hopefully the third period's going to be the same.
So I noticed, for instance, Eddie Renault, who came into the game as one of the leading scorers for Oakville. We haven't mentioned his name. He hasn't got on the score sheet yet. Is that more a function of what Owen Sound is doing, or do you think there's something else going on there?
I think it's what Owen Sound's doing. They're doing all the little things right. They're keeping him out, and we said during that second period is if it makes it easier on the goaltenders if they can see the ball coming from 30 feet out, 40 feet out, as opposed to right on your doorstep. So and it could be the fact of the matter, you're going out the door every single shift on offense and you're getting beat on by the defense, then you're gonna, it's probably gonna wear on you too. So, and if you're not putting the ball in the net, sometimes mentally it starts to happen, right?
So if you're the Oakville Rock head coach there, what are you telling the players in the room right now?
Well, I think you just got to get back to your basics, back to the game, and what they came here for, and try to put some scoring plays together is all that he can really do tonight. So, and basically help out your goaltender. It's the biggest thing. You put it on the players because they're hanging them out to dry.
So we're going to be back here. This is Brad Cascanet, and I'm Andy Clark, and we'll be back with the third period of this action coming up soon.
Every year, dozens of Canadians are killed or seriously injured because they take risks around railway tracks. Talk to your loved ones about rail safety. Visit stoptracktragedies.ca.
Looking for the best way to get the Major League Baseball games you want to watch? Rogers Super Sports Pack has you covered. With MLB Extra Innings, you'll have a premium ticket to out-of-market regular season games with all games available in HD. Don't miss the action from the games you want from both the American and National Leagues. MLB Extra Innings, part of the Super Sports Pack. For only $35.95 a month, Rogers customers get all this for one all-inclusive price. Order using your remote starting on channel 431 or visit Rogers.com today.
We can be hurt. We can be bruised. We can be broken. Slowed down, confused, and even numbed. But we can't be defeated. We're built on a foundation that's strong. Our mission, unwavering. And together we'll beat as one.
Hello everyone, your host Antoine Hashim here on the couch, and welcome to season 8. Yay! 8 seasons, and we've got a lot of awesome guests coming up, so keep watching.
So here we are heading into the third period, 10-4 for Owen Sound. We got Tyler Halls getting ready for the draw against Brett Hanser, and Oakville looking for a way to try and cut into this lead here. Something Fred Wallace said here in the arena got the Owen Sound team quite worked up there and quite happy about something. Did you catch that?
Yeah, no, I didn't catch what was going on there. There was
much to their maybe it was the out-of-town score.
Oh, maybe yeah, could be.
I believe Six Nations is playing. I can't remember who they're playing, but I believe there's one out-of-town game going on tonight. For the big reaction that came from the Owen Sound bench, I think finding out Six Nations was actually losing might do it.
Yeah, that could. It definitely could, yeah.
Oh, the hockey game. Oh, that's just in there, so. All right, so we have the draw.
Here we go.
Up. Floor's kind of dry. I know I've called games a few years ago where middle of summer, it can get pretty humid and get some moisture building up here. But
yeah, it's in really, really good shape. We've the nice weather that we've had out here is good. Oh, there's a nice strip by Jordan Cascanet, Tanner Buck. Oh, he just ran it off the crossbar.
Square off the bar there, yeah.
That was a nice sequence and coming off the face-off there, off the ball team, and they really did a great job getting that ball off of Oakville, and great scoring opportunity.
Another big shot, so Owen Sound again, 2 shots already. We're only 30 seconds in. Be interesting to see what adjustments Oakville makes, if any.
That shot went wide there. Mike Fegan there to back the ball up. Still has 17. Taylor just about got it out to Jake McNabb.
Taylor Goldfeld was giving him a good rough work over there.
Yeah, a little bit less on the 30 than I thought. Those 2 30-second clocks weren't synced, obviously.
Martino.
Up to Devin Dunkerley.
Parker. Up to, who's that down on the corner?
Yeah.
That was quite a wide shot. Yeah,
that's not Cam Mancini. That was a little far off. So looks like Oakville's maybe running a few different guys up on offense to give the guys from the first 2 periods a bit of a rest. So
give it a bit of a different look.
Yeah.
Change up the chemistry a little bit. Riley Thompson out there with Fian. Zach Thompson, we got the brother connection there.
Yeah, over to Hayden Coulter. Yeah, still got 12, no need to force it. Riley with the quick feet. So he loves that swim move. Oh,
big save there, Wendy.
Yeah. Another reset though, keeps it up. So Zach over to brother Riley. Moving the ball around. That's been the nice thing I've seen tonight. When I said earlier in the broadcast that Owen Sound needs to swing that ball around, and they seem to have been doing a great job of that tonight.
You mentioned a lot of these kids playing minor lacrosse together in Owen Sound, but there's an example too with the Thompson brothers. They're not from Owen Sound, but being brothers, right? They kind of
exactly. Yeah. And they've played. I know Zach's come up quite a bit. Riley played for Owen Sound for a few years too, and when they were first at a junior, and they came up and played for the Senior B North Stars for a few years, and it's the Orangeville connection too, right? A lot of the guys, even from Owen Sound, that went down to play Junior A in Orangeville, they're very familiar with each other. So.
And we even have a cousin connection there, as we mentioned before, with Dustin Lantz and
Sean Lantz. Yeah, there's nice quick ball movement for another reset. So
we haven't seen a whole lot of Sean Lantz in this game.
No,
played last night, I know. But,
yeah, exactly. Well, United's hit that was down near Jordan Cascanet's knees. Was it hard to rally that one in, but transition off again. Devin Dunkerley just misses. That's his specialty, so you don't really want to let him go too much. He scores more than he doesn't on that transition breakaway.
Missed fairly wide on that shot.
He did, yeah. He could hear the footsteps coming from behind, so.
The confidence might be down a little bit right at this point. Yeah. Saunders, big shot.
Big shot, yeah.
Wendy gets it up quickly.
Yeah.
So that Gage board?
Yeah, Gage board again. Cam Dunkerley's in there again, and they draw a slashing penalty, I believe. Looks like maybe Tanner Buck's going off.
Tanner Buck heading to the box. I believe his helmet there is he wearing a...
I think he's wearing his Georgia Swarm helmet.
Georgia Swarm there, yeah. It's got the gold sharp-looking helmet there.
Yeah.
I know I called a Junior B game here a couple weeks ago, and one of the players had their father's Buffalo Bandits helmet going there.
I didn't think that they would be allowed to do that, but that's pretty neat.
Good advertising.
Good stuff, yeah.
Someone dropped their stick there.
Yeah, so we got Nick Quaid now. But they still seem to be keeping them at bay, so.
Kept them to the outside, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mark's telling us it was Jordan Klopfer.
Cochran, actually. His dad, Mark, played in the NLL for quite a few years, and he played quite a few years for the Senior B Woodsmen back in the day when they won the President's Cup there, quite a few years. So,
Such a rich history of lacrosse here in Owen Sound.
Yes, yeah. It started a long time ago and keeps going, and I think that's why it's always so, the younger kids always want to play the game, you know, and be just like their fathers and grandfathers and aunts and uncles that used to play. And so
Cam Mancini going to the box there for Oakville.
Yeah, looked like a slash.
So that gives us a few moments here for 17 seconds. There's going to be
4-on-3.
A 4-on-3, yeah.
Yeah, oh, there's a nice quick stick opportunity.
Great save.
Yeah.
Trying to square up for the shot. Again, big save.
And again, even in that situation, they still need to get that goalie moving, right? So
tried it down low.
Yeah.
Nothing happening there.
Yeah.
Long lead pass.
And that's a tough.
Oh, beautiful to
that's
pick
good,
up.
That's good hustle. Jake McNabb coming back.
Connor Watson with the shot there.
Yeah.
Did a great job to pick up that pass on the fly, too.
Oh, exactly. But, you know, and Owen Sound should have maybe settled that a little bit before. So they didn't have that transition happen off that shot.
Robbie Thompson with his swim move. Patent pending.
Yeah. Wow.
Takes a little bit of contact.
Good battle. He's not big in stature, but his game certainly is big.
Given his offensive numbers, do you think maybe his size is the reason he, didn't get more of a look in the National Lacrosse League?
Yeah, probably. You know, he was a big field guy at Princeton too, as you said before, and I think he preferred that game a lot more than box. And I think he's just happy to play. Oh, that landing calls off the scoreboard
there.
A little overzealous on that.
Gauge board turns it over. Brady Stewart bringing it up quickly. He likes to push it, uses speed to bring it up. It's over to Pat Saunders, the veteran.
It's a good, smart play. Just let your offense get back on the floor. Yeah, there's a reset. Back out Jordan Cascanet to Pat Saunders. So they'll swing this around for another 3 seconds on the power play. Hopefully they can pull one off here. Oh, round the back, doesn't feed Wendy. Oh, and a nice outlet, but Jordan Cascanet picks that one off. In a battle here on the loose ball.
Bit of contact, shakes it loose. They're still trying to pull it down. It's Cam Mancini.
Yeah. Oh, there's another couple of, another nice little slap check there by Pat Saunders. And now Jordan Cascanet's got the ball back in offense. So
we're 6 minutes into the third period, and there hasn't been a goal. So it's kind of a moral victory there for Oakville to sort of cool things down compared to how they were in the second frame. Oh, whistles it wide there.
Must have been what the Oakville coach had mentioned to his players. You know, we need to be a little bit more diligent on defense and not get picked apart.
Tanner Buck tries down low, but Wendy was up to it. Wendy's going to demand to be paid by the save next game.
Exactly. Yeah.
Bit of contact there behind the play. A little how you doing from Tanner Buck.
Yeah, he's got to keep defense in front. Oh, that's a nice little move there. Number 11 there, it was Eddie Renault. Maybe he woke up all of a sudden. So that was a nice little, pick and roll he did. Almost beat Landon Kells.
Over to Martino.
Yeah.
Or Mancini, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, Davin play, but didn't really get much of a shot off there.
Another water break for the goalies. And it does seem that Oakville's really picked up their offense this period. They seem to be doing that transition game that they've been famous for. And, it's kind of woke up a little bit and made Owen Sound think that, we better start to keep playing with them. So
here's the upcoming games here for the Owen Sound Bug Juice North Stars. You see they're at home June 11th to Ennismore, and then Sunday they have a matinee game there. So back-to-back with Ennismore coming up.
Yeah, it'll be nice for them to have this nice home stand. And, when I know as a coach, when we came back to Owen Sound and were able to have the home stand, it was huge, with the schedule, because it's hard for these guys to jump on a bus after working all day and go and play a game. So if you could grab tickets, come watch, or of course you could watch on Rogers TV. They'll have all this action.
And Oakville on the transition, trying to get that headman pass.
Yeah, they got it away. But good defense there. Kept everybody in front again. Brady Stewart soaked that shot. That was a great job.
So you mentioned the transition offense, but one thing they haven't done is get much traffic in front of Kells. So
yeah, exactly. And that's why, their offense is kind of stalled here because they're not using the time appropriately.
It's Dustin Lance hustling up court. And passes it back to wait for some people to catch up.
Yep. Yeah, now it looks like Oakville's just plant a guy in front of the net and play transition. So we're going to play some 4-on-4 here on the offense while the one guy stays back with the Oakville guy.
Spread things out a bit.
Yeah.
We got the shot off with 4 seconds. And Wendy's going to transition it up there to Ben Heidecker. 15 seconds left in the shot.
Still keeping them out. That's it.
Shook the ball
Nice
loose.
play by Tyler Halls to strip that ball. With 2 seconds left, and they're mucking the ball.
Tyler Hall's certainly making a mark with his forechecking when he's out there.
Yes, yeah. He's always been a great defender. He has great hands. And just great lacrosse IQ as well.
1 goal and 2 assists earlier in the game there, so playing well on both sides.
Yeah, and his face-off presence is huge. There's Mike Fegan with the little all of a sudden he's woke up, so that's good.
It's our first goal of the 3rd frame. Comes just after 10:59, so 11 minutes left there. That's Mike Fegan.
Yeah, so that's Pat Saunders over to Mike Fegan, and Mike buries it in the back. Had Wendy falling backwards towards the net, so it took advantage of that, and that's what Mike needs to do. He's so tall and so big. He needs to come over top once the goalie's moving.
So Pat Saunders had 8 points last night. That's the 2nd point of tonight. I believe it's his 3rd game of the season for Owen Sound.
Yeah, and it's this seems to be coming a fairly balanced attack for Owen Sound, and you can't teams aren't going to be able to key in on 1 or 2 guys, so hopefully it's going to help them in the upcoming games. Oakville back on. Oh, and he tucks it in the corner there. Nobody took. Not even sure who that is.
Let's just make a note there of Tanner Buck had an assist also on that last goal.
So there's Eddie Renault finally on the scoreboard.
He was listening to our broadcast. Maybe they had it on in the room.
Yeah. Number 11. They just Owen Sound had a little bit of a defensive miscue there, and basically didn't do the switch very good, and didn't get out on Eddie Renault, and he just tucked it in by the left hand to Landon Kells there. So nice shot.
Kyle Kennery, number 19 for Oakville, picking up an assist on that one. He's a National Lacrosse League referee, but in the offseason picks up the stick and plays the game himself.
Yeah, that's good stuff for the game. Tyler Halls with another successful face-off. Down to Jordan Cascanet now. Move the ball over to the right to Jake McNabb. Oh. We got a 2-on-1 happening. Jordan Cascanet back over to. Oh yeah, nice play. That was a nice defensive play to keep them up there. The second Owen Sound guy, I believe that was number 21. Kenny Colson got out there to help Jordan Cascanet to stop a goal.
Kells made a nice save on that 2-on-1 shot too. Yeah. Colson, we haven't seen him get a ton of court time today.
Yeah, no, he usually runs out the back end a lot, and you've got guys that just play their positions, and they do it so quietly that you don't even know they're out there, but that's a good thing as a defender, right? If
they don't notice you,
they don't notice you, you're doing your job. So another nice check there. the guy off.
Missed quite wide, which is a bit of a story of the third period here. Is Oakville getting a few more shot opportunities, but a lot of them are missing by 3 or 4 feet.
Yeah, and I think Owen Sound is keeping them on their toes, right? They're pushing them off just as they're about to shoot, and that's what you want to do as a defense. Just keep finishing your check, and so they can't, stabilize and beat you by a step.
It's Thompson there cutting across, takes the shot low, fighting for that loose ball. Still bouncing around there.
Oh, that's a nice loose ball there.
Oh, yeah, he really stabbed at it as he was falling there.
That was good. Nice hustle. That's good hustle by Jordan McMillan.
It was always Jordan McMillan there.
Jordan McMillan, He gets out and makes the most of a shift. Very well done.
There's Ken Coulson, as you just mentioned there.
Yeah. So looks like he's got lots of energy. And he can be huge. You get out on their hands that far and they don't get a chance to get established lane to the net. It makes it easier for the goaltender.
This is an opportunity for Owen Sound to get a little deeper in the bench too, especially after having played last night also.
Yeah, exactly. I like to see this because, you come back to back and play this well in 2 games in a row. It goes to show what their program's going to be for the rest of the season.
We get a bit of a whistle off of the rafters, the ball off of the rafters, so Owen Sound picks up the ball again. And you're right, it's a long season and there's a lot of transition of personnel on teams, so you definitely want to keep people interested and get a look at what they can do.
Exactly, and they get excited, right? And they come and they play this well. Guys, they want to come here, so
keep them interested.
Play. Yeah.
Especially when you have, a mix of young players and some really well-established veterans, right? So
exactly, and it gives the younger guys this experience that maybe they haven't got in this particular league. They've had success in the junior leagues, but every league's just a little bit different.
Good defense from Wyatt there, keeping them to the outside.
Got Mancini's dancing around, but he's not. You leave him out there all day long. So.
Brett Hanser, trying to find a way to cut to the net there. And Owen Sound was just
not having anything to do with it. Yeah.
Sorry, buddy, you're staying to the outside. So away from the ball, right? A lot of things going well for Owen Sound.
Yeah, we got another goalie water break here as we're winding down for the mid third period.
So Wendy there, I believe we were talking about the gear, so looks like he is the Georgia Swarm. And we'd like to thank Boston Pizza for providing the crew refreshments there. They're at 1606 16th Street East, Owen Sound, and they always do a great job of throwing together some pizza pies for the crew. That very much appreciate them. And also a very great sponsor, good supporter of Lacrosse and Owen Sound. So we got 6:55 left here, Brad. What do you expect to see coming from Oakville? What are they going to try and establish in the last 7 minutes here?
Well, I think they need to work on, the right things that they've been doing and keeping Owen Sound out high and not getting sucked into the defensive zone and backed in on top of Wendy, so Wendy can actually see the ball coming.
So it's kind of one of those moral victory things, saying, look, okay, last 7 minutes, let's keep playing it tight and build some momentum for the next game.
Exactly. Nice defensive play by number 4 there on Oakville, Jacob Martino. Be able to knock the ball out of and they can transition up the floor. So I think you can see that Oakville's tired, so they've slowed things down and gotten away from their traditional transition, running up the floor quick.
And they have a much shorter bench for today's game, being an away game. And
exactly. So
still Oakville ball.
Yeah, they got a fresh 30 on that one. Got lucky that it kind of went off of Kells and out. So
Renault going for.
Yeah, that's it. So Brady Stewart, nice defense there to push him down the alley and was able to keep the ball out of the net. Whoa, that was a nice little dance by Devin Dunkerley there. Keep that ball from him going into the crease.
Good presence of mind and skill there, yep. Pass across. Back to Campbell Parker, across again. Dawson Brown. Off the board, it's going to bounce into the crease, but Owen Sound picks that up fairly easily there, Justin Lance.
Yeah, I'm really seeing Owen Sound playing good defense in recognizing and talking to each other too out there. So they're not falling for the picks and the seals that Oakville are trying to put out.
So we got Tanner Buck, Riley Thompson, Zach Thompson's probably out there.
So another nice save by Wendy to deny Hayden Coulter on the doorstep there. And out to Devin Dunkerley on his transition, got 2, but there are 3 guys out the back door in Owen Sound.
Setting up their defense quite well,
yeah. Defense, and there we go. So another transition, nice play. And we think that's Miller Rushridge, I think his name is, or number 27 for Owen Sound.
Diving save by Wendy.
Oh,
another diving
save.
He said
deny wide
enough.
Barfoot on that one.
Yeah.
So
can see why he's playing in the National Lacrosse League.
Yeah, exactly.
Long lead pass up to Devin Dunkerley. He's going to wait for some company and go for a bit of a break himself.
Kenny Colson up there doing some pressure like that to keep them honest.
Dawson Brown hustling up. Back to KM Mancini. Dawson Brown with the shot, squeaks it in there.
Yeah. Almost looked like a knuckleball, that one.
His first one of the night. Quite quiet down there. Obviously not a big celebration with 4 minutes left and down by 5, but
time to go down and sit down for a rest. So it was nice ball movement. You know, you'd like to think that Owen Sound's goaltender could have picked that up, but again, there's a bit of a screen and a nice shot by 19 Dawson Brown and to finish off that play. So good lacrosse goal there.
And K Mancini will draw an assist on that one.
Yeah. Another quick transition there. Owen Sound got lucky.
Brett Hanser also picked up an assist on that goal for Oakville.
Got some Jordan Cascanet with some nice loose ball to come up the floor and let Owen Sound, transition up. Now they just need to use the clock and run through some plays.
Over to Coulter. What happened there?
I think somebody. Just a minor interference.
So it's Tanner Buck dancing.
No, just about round to back, just about
over to
Jordan McMillan there.
Coulter, McNabb. Screen set up. Didn't get a shot off though.
Picks there, double
2 guys
game.
right there. Yeah.
Don't have a whole lot of guys moving on the left side, unfortunately. A lot of ball watchers. Oh, another big save.
Wendy doing the splits to get in front of that one.
He'll sleep well tonight.
Sawyer Howell bringing it up court for Oakville. Over to Dawson Brown. Dawson Brown, I should remember that. My son's name is Dawson. One of my sons, I should say.
There you go. So he's on the hands there. Good defensive play by Brady Stewart into transition.
Uses that speed to bring it up.
Gets doubled though and stripped, but at least ate about 20 some odd seconds. Oh, he still had the ball.
And as you say, they're still stretching it with Oakville players still down on the edge of the Owen Sound crease area.
Yeah, it gives a lot, the offense, but it also gives the defense a lot more room to be able to go. And looks like Owen Sound's just kind of sort of running some of their defensive guys up into the offensive zone as well. Don't need any more goals and definitely don't need to get anybody hurt.
Pair of 21s matching up out front there. Colson and
there's Eddie Renault, long shot. Tried to follow it through.
Zach Thompson bringing it up. Pat Saunders, a little fake. Cuts to the middle. Puts it outside. Coulter, I believe.
Yeah, Hayden Coulter with nice shot, Hayden. Right through the 5-hole. Came off that pick.
Second goal of the game for Hayden Coulter.
Yeah, that was definitely a long bomb. Probably couldn't have picked that up with the 10 guys in front of Wendy.
Nice pass from Pat Saunders there.
Yeah, just came around, a nice pick by Jake McNabb, and just let it go. Sometimes those ones go in. So they did have, defense was spread out quite a bit there, so.
It's a possibility that Jake McNabb picked up another assist on that one.
Yeah, could have. Yeah, Jordan Cascanet with a loose ball off a transition. Oh, just goes just about beat Wendy through the 5-hole there. So now we got them coming back. There you go, nice defensive play there. 4, looks like Oakville's doesn't look like they want to run back into the offensive end again. So the last 47 seconds might be just a one-shot affair here. So got it off.
I believe that's the 8th assist on the night for Braden McNabb to go along with a hat trick. 11-point night. That's a
great night.
Great night work.
Great night in this game, yeah.
Great season for some players, as you said before.
Yeah, for sure.
That comment out again there, but yeah 11 points. It's something.
Yeah,
it doesn't happen all the time, even though this is a high-scoring game, and they're just letting the last 20 seconds burn down.
Yeah.
Oakville's going to be, as you say, a little quiet and tired on the ride home.
Yeah, exactly. And this is a big win for Owen Sound coming out and having back-to-back wins at home, and hopefully the Owen Sound fans are going to get excited about this, and that they've got a contender again. So it's going to be a fun season.
Yes, talented lineup. So winning, skill, talent, good depth, a lot of good stuff going on here. So
yeah, exactly.
So I'm sure our viewers will be keen to tune in for more Senior B lacrosse action as it happens there. I believe a couple of weeks, as we said, they have 2 games coming up on a Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, another weekend coming soon in Owen Sound, and then back on the road. Okay.
So here we have 12-6. Good night work for Owen Sound. They certainly could go away knowing both sides of the ball, offense and defense, transition, goaltending. They were ticking the boxes on all parts of the game tonight.
Oh, they were, for sure. They right from the face-offs to the defense, to the transition, and the offense was clicking tonight. A lot of different goal scorers, a lot of guys putting up some big numbers tonight. Jake McNabb had a great game. So Tyler Hall's in the face-off circle. Landon Kells had a great game. He wasn't tested a whole lot, but sometimes when you have games like that, your goaltender, if he can keep the ball out of the net for you, even on a few shots that he did face, that's huge moving forward.
And not to beat a dead horse with this, but we talked about the depth, right? They have a big roster. And, last night they can count on a guy like Pat Saunders to put up 8 points, 5 goals, 3 assists last night. But then today, makes a solid contribution with 3 points, but, it doesn't have to be there. You have different people stepping forward there, taking the limelight from
exactly.
Tonight, so.
Everybody's doing their job. They were doing their job tonight, and it's good to see. I think the coaches should be happy with the result tonight, and moving forward to next weekend, it's going to be exciting for them all.
Sounds good. So there you go, folks. You've been watching Owen Sound bug-juiced Senior B lacrosse here from the Bayshore, and there's plenty more action coming up this season. And there's some obviously some Junior B action coming up next week also. I know they have a slate of 4 games next weekend.
Yep.
So if you enjoyed tonight, make sure you tell a friend and tune in next week for some more great Owen Sound lacrosse action.
Yeah, it's great to watch the fastest game on 2 feet, and hopefully Owen Sound can get back on the winning for the Junior B stuff, and with the seniors, it hopefully is contagious.
So there you have it, folks. So Brad Cascanet, Andy Clark, behind the scenes, Mark Perry making everything run smoothly. There you've been watching Owen Sound Lacrosse, and we'll catch you next time right here from the Bayshore.
Talking about the need for more affordable housing, the need for more affordable rental housing, and then what are the living standards that we want to have for our community.
I think the recognition for me as I look through this is that we have a lot of work to do over the next few years to be able to assist our communities in having housing that is housing security and a house for all. How will you be involved in the future, Jill, with this?
I sit on the Vital Signs Advisory Committee. So just in terms of where we're going with Vital Focus and Vital Signs, we'll continue to use this platform to speak to the larger community. And I think what we're really trying to do is to promote a yes in my backyard attitude, right? So not, we don't want people saying, yeah, that's all great as long as you do it over there. Or, it's really good for Owen Sound, but we don't want to have it in Saugeen Shores because we function differently. So what we'd like to do is to see a lot of the work that's been done, the conversations, the recommendations, to spark innovation, to spark new ideas. It's important that we have people with lived experience talking about the reality of what it's like to rent in this current market, housing market, because it's brutal. We have big issues around homelessness and housing. Where are we going to put people? We simply have no place, so we have to come up with alternatives. We have to come up with more engagement and understanding around what is the housing crisis that we have in Grey Bruce right now.
So absolutely, we need more conversation. And Jill, I look forward to having you on the program to help us as we move through this. I really appreciate the time with you today. It always goes so fast. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Carol.
Thank you to our viewing audience for joining us today to learn more about resources, services, and programs that are available to you and to your family. Take care and stay safe. Thank you.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
Looking for the best way to get the Major League Baseball games you want to watch? Rogers Super Sports Pack has you covered. With MLB Extra Innings, you'll have a premium ticket to